Maxine, could you tell me what you learned from Josie and Gary and Graham about loving and caring for your neighbors?
uh, First saying, giving honor to God, who's the head of my life, and thanking God and thanking you all for let us doing this here. What I learned from my parents taught the first thing I learned the love part. My mother and father taught us how to love our neighbors, treat our neighbors as the way that we would want to be treated. They taught us to love unconditional, even like to say, as the people that didn't treat us so well, but she still loved them. She would always share with them. Our mother showed so much of love, and our father, he was a great man in the fields, in the garden, and everything else he done. And our mother, she would work the garden as if it was just like she was out there. She helped make provision for the family. She wasn't a lazy woman. My mother would always cook, make sure we had 3 meals a day, and our mother would also she would taught us how to sew, how to wash, how to clean, how to be a good mother. When we got older, we know how to take care of our own family. We didn't have to not go around doing things that we had. She always used to say, "Baby, the long way home is the best way home." And after a while, I didn't know what she was saying, but what she was saying, do what is right. It'll take you a long ways down the road than doing what's wrong and wind up going to jail or getting behind bars and stuff. She said, if you do what's right and do what's right with your life, you'll make it a long way. And our father used to, he would always tell her, I was the lazy, and me and Pastor Graham was the laziest two in the field. They would put us in the field to do work in the field, and we would be out there playing in the rhythm band and doing all this here. But when Daddy got through with us, we learned how to go to work because Daddy didn't play. He wanted us to make a decent life for ourselves, not to be having to beg nobody, make your own money, live a good life. And that's why our parents always taught us to do, to have something and not to have anything. So I am so grateful for my parents. I moved away early, but I thank to the good Lord, He blessed me to get back and have some of their later years to have some time with our parents, taking them to the doctor. We would go out to eat. We would go to church. We would do a lot of things. And after later on, after the flood came, we had to move our parents them out. So I thank God for my sister Eva for taking them in, and she treated them very, very well. And I am so thankful to be able to be here and say this, and to say to my siblings, I love you all, and I will do anything I can for you all. And each and every one of y'all be blessed in the Lord.
All right. Wonderful, wonderful. So Maxine, before you wrap up, could you tell me in one word how you would describe your mother and your father?
I would describe my mother as dedicated, and I would describe my father as awesome.
Wonderful, wonderful. So once again, we want to thank everyone, and I want to thank the entire Grimm descendants for taking your time and being a part of this podcast. And we'll come to a close by saying, I thank you, I appreciate you, and I thank you for welcoming me into the family as a sister my whole entire life. I appreciate you, I love you, and this money could never buy. I love each and every one of you. We'll say bye again.
We love you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Be blessed.